Well, it looks like I could have stayed in overnight. I don't like doing that, but I took 33 pips when it was about here. When I saw this coming down here, I thought, oh, this is going to turn now. This is I'm talking about yesterday. This is yesterday's pivots on here, and I came out at 33, and I thought it's not going to reach the green. But if I'd have kept in overnight, as you can see, I'd have got my 55 pips yesterday instead of 33. So I was correct in my thinking that the price was going to reach the green level. Anyway, I don't cry over missed pips because there's always more to get today. So I'm going to pause this now, and I'm going to put my new pivots on, and we'll go from there. Alright, I've put my MTL on, and it's this sloping one coming up here. The price is above everything. But it's reached the new red level, and it's starting to bounce away. It's now reached the weak white level, and we don't know if that's going to bounce it back up to the red level and through the red level and carry on going up, or if it's going to carry on coming down. We're going to have to wait and see now. We can't just jump in, but what I'm going to do is do the lines across. I'm going to try again the same thing we did yesterday, and that's get the Asians taking the profit. It's 8:33 now, and they haven't taken profit yet, so there's every chance that they will do it. So I'll put the lines on as I did yesterday, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to put a trade on going long buy stop, and I'm going to put it at 66204. 6204 place. Okay, so we've got our buy stop on there. Now I'm going to put a sell stop down here, and I'll do that at 5977. Okay, 5597 sell stop. 55977. 65977. 65977. That's it, place. Okay, so we got our sell stop on here, and we've got our buy stop on up here. Okay, now we wait and see when they take their profits. Okay, as you can see, it's taking the trade, going south. Now I'm going to put a 15 stop loss, because I remembered it wasn't a 15 take profit. It wasn't a 20 take profit I used to do, it was a 15 take profit. So I'll do that for this session now. Okay, I have my take profit on here, 15 pips. Okay, it seems that this is not going to work, but we'll keep it on for a minute. And I've been into Forex Factory, and there's a high impact at 10:30 in the UK. 10:30 my time is now 9:27, so I'm going to keep my eye open on this. I might have to take a small loss on this now, because it didn't seem to work this time. Normally it's a good little system to take 15 pips, but it didn't work today by the look of it, so we'll have to wait and see. It's still time, but the UK session starts in 3 minutes, 2.1 minutes, so they may not have taken their profits today on the Asian session, so we'll have to wait and see. I won't let it get too far ahead of me. I don't like too much of a loss. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take this take profit off. The Asian session is completely finished, so I'm going to delete this. Hang on, so it's there. Backspace, click. Right, I've got no take profit on it now at the moment, and we'll just let the trade go as run, because I've got a feeling that the system, it's been repelled by the red pivot. I mean, it's tried to come back up and test it, and it's still going down, sort of. The peaks are lower than the peak before. If you've got a peak there, you've got a lower peak there, and you've got another lower peak here. It's all pointing down, so I may as well keep in the trade using the system now rather than the two lines. So I'm going to get rid of the two lines because they're obsolete now as of today. And again, this one, take that off. They're nothing to do with the system anymore, as of today anyway. Okay. Well, I wasn't watching when it came down to the green, so I'm going to take the profit now and then wait to see what happens. 260, 275. Let's wait. 275, 86, 83, 80. We're in the 1030, so I want to close this now when it gets to 300. There you go. I'm going to close this. Okay, I got 29 pips there. I'm worried about this going reversing now because of the 10:30. We're into the high impact. There's every chance it'll reverse, so I've got my 29 pips, and that will do me for the day. There you go. Exactly as I was expecting. It's done a reverse straight away, and it's going the other direction, so I was right. So, okay, just got in. The trade is not where it is now. I'm just going to show you. If I'd have carried on the computer rather than having to go to the appointment at 11 o'clock, then I would have stayed and I would have carried on. I've taken the trade. We had a slip back in price on this candle here, which was at 10:30 in Spain. So anyway, the next candle, if I'd have stayed and not gone out, the next candle led us to, hold on, led us to this one, right? And now you can see that the price had come down here. Well, that would have told me that the price was going to carry on going down at least to the green. We've now enveloped the body of this candle, okay, which is the candle I finished on. So I would probably have taken another trade, just even if it's only as far as the green level or plus. I wouldn't have gone much further, so I'd have taken another 15 pips. Now I had 30, that would have brought me 45. If I'd have not been away from the computer when this candle started, and when it dropped right down to the green here, I would have put a take profit just above the green, which would have given me 45 pips anyway. I didn't take them because I was working on my VPS. I was putting the software on the VPS, and I got back onto the computer at 2 minutes past. It was 10:32, and this had dropped right down here to the green and was working its way back up. And that's when I took out my 29.9 pips, because I thought to myself, this could literally go into reversal and I would have lost everything. So I got the 29.9, but I would have gone back in here and I would have taken the trade as far as the well, at the next candle anyway. So let's see what the next candle is. Okay, see, it came all the way down here. So I would have taken that trade, and I would have probably taken it up here if I was watching, because you could see the price was coming down again. So I would have taken it there, and I would have definitely got out at the end of the candle, which was 36 pips. So 36 and 30 is 66 pips. That's it. That's as much as I'd have taken. I wouldn't have gone any further. I'd have taken that because it could change because it's on the green pivot, which I'm always telling you is a very, very strong pivot. And the way that this is, it's a long pivot, which means it's a very strong pivot for repelling the price back upwards. And you know, it once it's come down here, this doesn't actually act as a resistance. Once it's gone through, it's still a repellent, and it repels the price back up. This down here is the opposite. This is a support while the price is coming down, and it'll send it back up, but it won't if it goes through it and then it carries on going. I've explained all this to you. So anyway, the very next candle I would have taken, I would have gone out of it either round the end of this candle or just above the end of it. I would have been getting a little bit wary when it was it was going up and down during it. I wasn't here. It might have gone straight down through, but anyway, I can imagine this was going up and down until it come down here. So it would have definitely been, I'd have got out at the end of this candle or just before the end of the candle. I wouldn't have given it chance to go any further back up. So that would have given me 60 pips. At least let's just call it 50 pips to be conservative about it. Okay, so then the next candle started to come up, then come down again a little bit, so I'd have been safe. But it started to come up. Now it's started to go up. Oh, and then up, and then a little bit down, but it's going to go up. It's going to go back up. Let's have a look. Yep, up, down a little bit. But look at this now. We're back up. We're touching the red. So it's gone from the red to the green and back up to the red again. And let's have a look. Let's see what the next one is. 12. No, that's it. That we're at the end of the where we are now in the day. So it's still working. But what do you think of these pivots? Gone from red to green and back up to red again. They are so powerful, so powerful. You could practically time your watch by it. Okay, anyway, now this is the end of the lesson, and I'm only glad that I can do this in hindsight, even after I've already earned my money. To show you where I would have gone back in on this candle. I'd have gone back in, I'd have come out at the end of this candle, and there's every chance that if I was doing it all day long, which I wouldn't be. This is the 1 o'clock candle here. Let me just put the other. That's today's UK. This one going up here is today's UK MTL. Let's see what happens with a put in a USA candle on. Let me pause this and I'll put a USA candle. Okay, there you go. I put the US candle on. Let's come back a bit. There's the US candle. It starts at the bottom of the candle before this one. Let me move this over. It starts here at the top of this candle, which is, as you know, is a 5. Then it comes down through this bottom candle. Therefore now the MTL is a resistance to the price, whereas here it was a resistance. Sorry, this is now a support to the price. Up here it was a resistance for the price. So once it had gone through the MTL up here, it's going to stop it if it comes back up here, which it didn't. So now this is a support for the price. 2 more candles above it, and you can go in for a long. There you go. So that means that long then, once you're above the green, if you wanted to wait until and be sure, you could have waited until the next candle above the green, which is really shooing it off. It's repelling it. And up there you got another 40 pips. This is the way you've got to trade if you're trading completely through the day. This is from the UK session here. We got 50 pips, or we would have got 50 pips if I'd have been in and not gone out, and then another 40 pips on the way up. But I mean, I've only just come in, so I've missed all of this second drop, and I've missed all of the upwards climb. So anyway, that's this lesson. You can see what I'm trying to show you is the way I think as I'm doing it. Now these are the things that you've got to remember. You've got the MTL from England, the UK session, and you've also got the MTL in the US session. Use them wisely, and you will do well. End of lesson.